Testing, testing. My best friend told me I need to start doing more videos. It's been a while. I've been sitting back since 2020 just watching everything unfold. Crazy world we living in. Crazy enough to see exactly what's going on. So if you're to the point where you don't see what's going on, I mean, you lost out here. The Great Awakening has already taken place. For some of us, we've known this for years. We've been preparing for years. We were the ones that were prejudged. We were considered the black sheep. But now when you look at the world today, it's in chaos. It's the book of Revelations playing itself out. Crazy part is you don't know who you can trust. Now is the time to align yourself around like-minded people. You got to cut yourself off from any and everybody that's not on the same level as you. And unfortunately, that goes for family members as well. God said, prepare your ark because there's a storm brewing. I've been telling people for the past 2 years that we're moving into a new phase of society, that things was going to change. Some of them looked at me, some of them listened, some of them didn't listen, some of them kept doing what they was doing, but now look at us today. April of 2022, and you can see the divide in the world. It's like we're dealing with the enlightened and we're dealing with the unenlightened. We're dealing with God's people, then we're dealing with the others. Everybody don't serve the same God as you. Everybody don't serve the same God as me. I used to feel weird about that. I used to feel like the outcast, the person that just never could fit in because trying to fit in made me do things that I knew I didn't want to do. So it's either you end up by yourself and alone, or you just conform to the masses and you just put yourself out there and you live that dead-end lifestyle that's getting you nowhere. Going to sleep, waking up every day with guilt because of the choices you made, because you didn't know how to think for yourself and set yourself apart from everybody. You just kind of conformed and ran with the masses. It's a time in your life where you got to just separate yourself. When God is telling you that it's not for you, you got to listen to him. That's it. Some of us are young, immature. Some of us just waking up, no matter how hard we try, no matter how much work we put in. Even if you get in with the crowd, when the crowd and the hanging out is over with, you feel regretful. You feel like you did something that was against your better judgment because it was. Let's put it like this. Society is full of people, and then those people, they have a circle. You missed the circle, but you're not a circle anymore. You're a triangle. You may have 1 or 2 people that you can connect with, that you can trust, then you have yourself. You're a triangle. You're 3 points. And the way society is built, I mean, triangles can fit inside of circles, believe it or not. We can. That's why it's so important for us to focus on our mission and our task at hand without looking back, without waiting for nobody else, without deciding, oh, I'm over this. Let me just conform and do what they do since they seem to be having the most fun. So we can't do that. It's designed, it is designed where the triangle will fit smoothly inside that circle. But guess what? You can't put that circle inside a triangle. Which means it's hard for you to let anybody else in, but in a moment of weakness, you'll jump out there. It's that 1 or 2 times jumping out there that your whole plan, your whole mission, your whole life can just take a downward spiral. But you're taking that chance. Even though you know God got bigger plans for you, he got a bigger mission from you, it's going to require your full attention. It's going to require you to solely isolate when needed, in order for him to take you to the plan and for you to reach what he has for you. You got to learn how to let people go. It's unfortunate that it had to be like that, because when you pray to God and you say, God, I know you got bigger and better for me. I'm open to it. I'm ready. Use me at your will, Lord. If there's anybody around me that's, speaking bad on me, speaking evil, any demonic curse that's been put on me, Lord, I pray to you today that you would lift that. Take away the spirit of jealousy. Take away the spirit of insecurity. Take it all away, Lord. These blessings I ask in your name. It's a shame that when we pray that prayer, you look up and you find yourself by yourself. But that is what it is. If you find yourself by yourself, then you're just by yourself. It's unfortunate. Don't ask God for something you're not ready for. But you also don't want to procrastinate and take time. If you got the gift of discernment and God is speaking to you in your ear, get up and move. For years, God has been there with people. He whispered in their ear. He gave them a step-by-step guide on things they need to do in their life that could make their life better, that could move them forward. And people still doubt the voice. They'll talk about it. They'll do any and everything in reference to this voice, but follow the instructions that the voice is giving it. And you wonder why you're stuck. You got to get up. God said, get up. This video is just a teaser for me to look at, see how I did on camera, because maybe it's time for me to come back. Who knows? This video was only a practice run. It was just a teaser, as you can see. Headscarf, scarf on my head, house coat, camera a little crooked. It's just a teaser. If it's meant for me to come back to YouTube, I'll be back soon. Erica I am. God bless.